I have spent the last year creating this YouTube channel. I've put a lot of work and effort in this project, and I have really enjoyed it. I think it has become my another hobby. Unfortunately, after a year, it has turned out that this channel doesn't look the way I wanted it to look. So I created this channel because I needed space to grow. I needed space where I can combine all things which I've been doing, and space where I can develop different skills. Mm, I really like YouTube, so I think it's I have had a few ideas on YouTube channel in my life, different YouTube channels. So I decided that it's a good point that I should try. And of course, I wanted to combine different things. I wanted to learn new skills, and I wanted to have place where I can develop my English, and where I can speak English, where I can use this language almost on a daily basis. I also wanted this channel to be realistic. I think it's a lot of channels about self-development, about learning English, about welding, about traveling, about self-awareness, about mental well-being, but I think that most of these channels are. I don't want to say that everything what they say is a lie, but it is something what is created to 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 give to people something what is really what is easy to digest, what helps creators to gather as much viewers as possible. I didn't want to take this path. I wanted to create something what is more realistic, something what really shows how self-developing look like for a normal person, for a person who has a job, who has family, who has duties, person who is interested in a lot of things and has normal life. And I wanted to show this, that it is possible to find time, it is possible to find motivation, it is possible to find discipline, and it's and that sometimes this way is much more boring that they show in in a lot of YouTube videos. It's not so emotional maybe. Unfortunately, I caught myself falling into a perfectionist trap. Perfectionism tricky is a really tricky state of mind, and I was aware that I didn't create perfect videos. However, I realized them, I showed them to people, and I thought that it's not perfectionism. And unfortunately, I created perfectionist process. And the process looked like that. For example, I released 3 episodes, then I started to plan next three, and I planned everything in detail to make this episode as good as I can. Then I started to shoot them. Then I started editing, and then I realized, and it turned out that between, for example, one shooting and another shooting, it took me 2 months, for example, where I planned and editing. And between one editing and another editing, it took me another 2 months. So if you don't do something on a daily basis, if you do something once at month or two, it's not possible to learn anything. And every time when I started, I felt like I start from the beginning. And another thing is that I noticed that this channel doesn't look like I wanted to look. Generally, this channel started to look like most of the popular YouTube channels. It's a lot of YouTubers who do this like that. And so this was because of my lack of experience, and that I watched a lot of tutorials. I watched another YouTubers, and I inspired myself. And that's why this channel started to look like that. But after my last movie, I decided that it isn't something what I want to do. It doesn't look like I thought it would be look. So after I realized that last year of my efforts haven't brought expected results, I was upset and angry. But after a few difficult days of thinking, I understood that this is normal part of learning process, normal part of creating process, and I have to deal with it. I have to manage it, and I think that I have idea how to approach this channel in a different way. So I decided from now on to keep my camera and necessary stuff every time with myself. I want to be able to use it every time when I see something what I want to record. I don't want to prepare so much. I want to realize my ideas right away. It helps me to practice with camera on a daily basis. It helps me to practice editing, and it helps me to not overthink too much. And it also helps me with my English, because I will be speaking without preparation, how I really speak, and I think it will be great. It will be great practice. Of course, I understand that, for example, this what you are watching now, it may seem for you that it is something what is much lower quality than my before episodes, and that I put much less effort in this, but it's not like that. It may seem that at the beginning, because I think that with some knowledge, but I want to start everything from the beginning. And it for sure it will be better for me, and I hope it will be better for this channel in the future.